Going to Bob in this position where I have my hand and I'm underhooking him. He's way bigger than me. Way bigger. So you know what he's going to do. He's going to lie on top of you. Yeah, he's going to drop his weight and more than like, yeah, and squeeze my head, which is good jiu-jitsu, which is exactly what he's supposed to do. So let's say I'm small and I'm fast. I'm going to use this position to start looking for this far single leg. I'm going to look for this type of, so sit up, Bob. I'm going to look to grab his lapel. I'm going to look to feed it, to get grips. I'm going to look to pull his, all kinds of stuff. Okay? So jump up and understand. So the pay to chumbo, or the back step, the reverse half guard, I'm on top of my opponent, I'm holding them down, and my far leg comes out because they're only controlling my near leg. So what happens? Purple belts, brown belts, they're going to pull my lapel out and they're going to feed it underneath of my leg. This happens all the time. So let's throw in another scenario. I'm on top of my opponent. Imagine, here, Bob, real quick, that I'm pushing. I'm trying to hold my opponent down, but this person is bigger, stronger, and has good grips. So I get my knee up, he feeds my lapel through, and he grabs underneath of my leg. This negates physical strength because what it creates is a single leg with leverage. A single leg wrestling takedown with leverage. What do I mean by leverage? If Bob did not have my gi, loosen up, he would only have his arm around my leg. Which means when he came up into a single leg takedown, I could sprawl out on him. Kick my leg out and go to a front headlock position. The gi negates that. It negates physical strength. So now I get Bob in this position and he feeds my lapel underneath of my leg. So now when Bob comes up, he's got physical mass. Now he is not going to single leg me. He's going to pick my lapel up off the ground. And now my neck, my leg, and my back are fighting his grip, which will not work. This is Monroe's game right here. This is what he does. So go back all the way down and understand. I'm bunching up on top of him. I'm trying to pass his guard, and he feeds this lapel underneath of my leg. Now I don't have any kind of pressure pass. I can't push because the push is going to allow Bob to shrug his shoulders and go to a single leg. Yep. If I go to his head. So go back. So the pay to chumbo or the back step, as soon as I feel this, I go exactly the other way. He's still got this grip. He's still got it. And he's going to continue probably to try this position. So what I'm going to do from this position is the only thing I can really grab other than a Kimura, but Bob is way bigger than me. His shoulders are stronger, and if I try to sit here and pull on him, he's going to put his knees on, yep, and he's going to sweep me. So, as soon as I feel Bob get this strong position, first thing I want to do is try to fight his grips. But he's got a death grip. So I pay to chumbo, I step back. I don't step so far back that I go to his head. I keep my butt on his hips, and I fall on his foot. Now his grip is no good. Sit up, Bob. And I tap him with a footlock. This is way higher level jiu-jitsu. This isn't low level jiu-jitsu. I'm working my hardest to pass this person's guard. This person knows jiu-jitsu and they start feeding the lapel underneath of my leg. Now I know the deep half guard's coming. I know it's coming. So if I let him get his leg underneath, or his hand underneath, he's going to beat me. So I don't. I sit right on his hips. I don't bring my weight up here and look after an arm. I put my weight right on his hips. I don't let him unhook his feet. And now I dive with my right hand over the top of his body, in between his legs. And I look for a footlock. So one more time. He gets the deep half guard set up. I step, and I fall right at his feet. And I go for a footlock. Let's go. Let's give it a try.